Shine your horn. Is your horn tingling? Let's rub horns. Horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up. We are Unicorn Podcast. I want to share something very important with you about Unicorn Fart Dust. But first, thank you for being here this morning. Thanks for being part of the group. Thanks for feeling the love, feeling the bond. Is your horn tingling? Right? Do you feel part of the community? Our unicorn horns, they make us the horniest community in crypto, but also the most loving, the most welcoming of all. So thank you for being here. Thanks for being in the basement. Please remember, watch this on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can get this message spread out to more of the buttercups. Also, retweet it on Twitter. Thank you very much. Something very important about Unicorn Fart Dust that we don't talk about often enough. And it starts with crypto in general. In crypto in general, my fellow dusters, the underdogs win because crypto gives this opportunity. Crypto at its purest form, the blockchain, for fairness, for honesty, for integrity. The raw materials are there. And when communities like ours take advantage of that, it gives the opportunity for the underdog to win. The opportunity for a coin, a token, a community like ours that's not backed by big money, that's not backed by a big celebrity. Don't forget, I guess I'm the closest thing to a big celebrity for Unicorn Fart Dust. Sorry, I don't fit that bill all that well. You're as big of a celebrity. You're as much of a CEO as anyone. But crypto and the blockchain give the opportunity for the underdog to succeed. Everything's transparent. Everything is right there. All these other dirty coins, right? The other, and look, there's other great communities, no doubt about it. However, the dirty coins, they make us look better. But some examples, right, of how the underdogs have won on crypto. Think about Bitcoin itself. I'm telling you, I looked at Bitcoin 12 years ago. I was a naysayer. Everybody put Bitcoin down. Everybody said it'll never work. Everybody said it's a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. Okay. Bitcoin, because it was born in purity and born in strong community, did succeed. Other examples out there of underdogs winning: Solana, right? XRP, some of the other Ethereum, right? These were all crypto projects that at one point were scoffed at, but because of strong community, because of quality, they were able to succeed. And that's the exact same thing, the exact same opportunity that we have right now, right in front of us. And we are doing it. Guys, we're coming up on 6 months, okay? We're still 5 months and 4 weeks old, but we've been at this for what in crypto is a long time. I mean, if you look back to Bitcoin, really, I don't, and don't quote me on this, but, we're only talking about what, 10, 15 years of existence for crypto, period, right? 6 months. That chunk is pretty darn good. We are moving in the right direction. We are baby Bitcoin, in my opinion. Do you agree with me? I think next year when I go to the Bitcoin conference, I'm going to dress up like a big baby. Maybe we'll have our own booth next year. There were some meme coins, I didn't realize this, that had a booth, because so many people from the Bitcoin community that were there in the early days say they get the same vibes from Unicorn Fart Dust. So we'll get a booth. We'll build a giant baby crib. I'll be in there with a giant diaper and a big rattle, right? And we'll let them know we're here. The important message is that we're a community that offers that opportunity, that pureness. And it's a big, big, big deal. Okay. Good attracts good. We tokenize it. All right. Big news in the general economy today. The big stories, and we're going to talk a lot about UFD, some other really interesting things going on. But the big news story in the general economy you're going to hear about all day today, I'm going to tell you in 1 minute what it means, is the jobs number. So today's early June. We got the jobs number for May. Let's run out and take a quick look at what they are purporting to us. And here we go. This comes from Zero Hedge. It says, oh, wrong thing. Oh, that's for later. Don't watch that. Oh, no, wait, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. May payrolls rise by 140,000 jobs, beating estimates. But reports show sweeping labor market weakness. So the big number came out today. It was supposed to be about 110K, but somehow the government, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, that some people on Wall Street, I understand, refer to as the Bureau of Lies and Statistics, was able to claim that we created 140,000 jobs in the United States. Okay, but this is where it gets interesting, and this happens almost every month. That was the good news. The bad news is virtually all historical data points during the Trump admin were revised lower, with April jobs revised 30,000 lower, and March revised a whopping $65,000 lower. Worse, every single month under the Trump admin has been revised lower. So they revised April down by 30K and March by 65K. They do this almost every month. Last year, at one point, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics came out and said, oh, we made a mistake during 2023. I think there were like 800,000 fewer jobs created than they reported. It's ridiculous that the markets even pay attention to these numbers, although they do. So since we deal with reality here in UFD, we're going to watch because it will impact crypto in general. But the whole point here, guys, and this is an important thing for you to understand if you follow, and it's important to follow the big general economic news, is that every month, pretty much to a dime, when they report the job numbers, they then quietly go back for like the previous 2 months, and like they did this month, say, you know what, that number we gave you for March, it was actually overstated by 65,000 jobs. Oh, in April, it was off by 35,000 jobs. And then next month, they'll revise April again, probably down another 50,000 jobs. And I think they then just roll those imaginary jobs forward into the current month. My question was always this, you know, these imaginary jobs numbers, are there imaginary people cashing imaginary paychecks? They rip on crypto. I mean, come on. You know, these make-believe jobs that the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, when my daughters were in elementary school, I would say that like these government people would show up and ask these kids to add these numbers up. It's ridiculous. So I digress. Let's go take a look and see what that's doing to the general markets, however. And if we go out to CNBC, what we will see is there's the headline, U.S. payrolls. Oh, yeah, right. Everything's great. Everything's awesome. Let's refresh this and take a look at what's going on. The Dow rallies 400 points. Oh, my gosh. Let's take a look at crypto. And, okay, Bitcoin is about 104,500. Solana, our native chain, sits at 152. Dogecoin is at 18 cents. So the altcoins, as they call them, and of course we're referred to as a meme coin, cryptocurrency, have been taking it on. I mean, Dogecoin is obviously the big kahuna. Let's just look. So there's a 1 year chart of Doge. Wow, it got as high as, I remember, like 50 cents and has been down ever since. So we're not alone. We are different from Doge. I want to reiterate that point. We talk about that. But important for us to remember, one big difference that I think is super important between us and Dogecoin. Number one, we're newer and smaller. Our market cap is like 1/1,000,000th of theirs. But on top of that, Dogecoin can create more coins. We can't create more coins. We are finite. We are limited. I cannot make more unicorn fart dust coins, period. I could try, but nothing happens, right? That's a big, big deal. And that is clearly demonstrated by this example right here. This jug represents all the unicorn fart dust coins that are in existence in the world. You see that line right there? 999 million. Each one of these beans represents one of you, diamond hoof dusters. You're in there. Do you see yourself? We are filling the jug with diamond hoof dusters because we show up day by day, because we love each other, because good attracts good, and we tokenize that. Nobody else tokenizes good attract good. You do. I do. We fill the jug. That line, this jug cannot get any bigger. It can't. Okay? Think of me like your grandpa. I don't know. I know. I've been around. I'm 55 years old. Okay? I've had a lot of pain in my life. Trust me on this one. This cannot get any bigger, and I'm not going to make it any bigger. And as you fill this up, right, we get closer to a bean shortage. What's that called? MSRP when I whisper to you? And after we get a bean shortage, next, don't tell anybody. Shh. We could have a beanopoly. And that's Walla holla. Let's go UFD. We got to shake the beans most days. All right, so that's a big deal. Let's get a general crypto market update because we got to pay attention to what's going on in the general crypto markets. And we will start with this, the great article. I like this. Uh-oh. Why is that not showing up? Okay, there we go. It's from the Voice of Crypto. And I did highlight a few things in here, but I had some technical issues before we started. Happy Friday basically says the crypto market is challenged right now. Suffered a correction and started last week. Bitcoin has pulled back from its recent highs and has dragged down the altcoin market. And I believe that we would be included in what they refer to as the altcoin market. Bitcoin is now trading around 103. We just saw an update on that. Crypto market summary. Bitcoin pulled back from its highs and is currently trading around 104. This comes alongside a manageable weekly decline of about 1%. Market sentiment, as indicated by the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, has moved into neutral, about 45 out of 100. This is down from greed, 60 out of 100 a week ago, and 65 out of 100 just last week. So, yeah, everybody's bummed out in the crypto market. That happens. I've noticed kind of a bipolar a community we are. You know, when things are good, it's like crazy. When things are bad, but it goes back and forth. That's normal. Volatility, don't worry about it. Bitcoin's market dominance remains strong. Here we go. This is what I'm saying. Most altcoins are in the middle of declines, with Solana, we know that, right? Hold on here. Solana down to about what? We just saw that about 145, I think it was, and Dogecoin at about 18 cents. Despite, this is what I didn't like to hear, despite some mixed signals in Bitcoin ETF flows, institutional confidence could be shifting with a reported 23% drop in institutional Bitcoin ETF holdings. And there was one more thing. I had this. Oh, here we go. I thought this was interesting. Tether, their USDT, their US dollar stablecoin market cap hit a record high last week of 154 billion, and a little bit lower here, JP Morgan. Now they're like one of the biggest like financial banks in the world, headed up by Jamie Dimon, who hated Bitcoin. But now JP Morgan has finally decided to begin accepting Bitcoin ETFs as collateral for loans. So we are seeing more and more adoption of crypto. Let's go take a look at what our sponsor, Moonpay, did for us just yesterday. And here we go. Moonpay put this out yesterday. This is awesome. What token should we add to the wall of our office next? So Moonpay just opened some awesome new offices in New York City. On top of big news they had with MasterCard, they are now allowing you to buy UFD and other tokens on their platform. That was another piece of big news, a big piece of like an approval that they got from the state of New York. And then on top of that, again, moving into these incredible, and there they go. They've got us up there. So make sure you guys go out and vote and tell them we want UFD on their wall. And let us go next to this and take a look at our most recent social dominance from our friend, social dominance data from our friend Ez the Duster. Social dominance mind share in meme coins, according to Lunar Crush. Within Pump Fun, we're at fourth. and within all of the broader category of all meme coins, we're 27th. Here are some social statistics for UFD. Okay, so what caught my interest here, let's get that down, is this. Let me pull it up because I found this very interesting, this chart here. And there's UFD. Let me draw. It's going to be hard for you to see, especially if you're on a phone. So here's our little friend UFD right here, okay? And it looks like to me, next door to us, our neighbor, how you doing, neighbor? We got a cute little squirrel next to us. His name's Peanut. Hello, Peanut. And we love Peanut. We love the Peanut community. I'm not putting Peanut down in any way, shape, or form. Well, you know what? I don't really love squirrels because we got a bunch of oak trees. They've chewed through my roof before. They actually built a nest in the engine compartment of a Honda CRV. I used to only drive Hondas and caused like $1,500 worth of damage. I had to get a whole new wiring harness. But nonetheless, we love Peanut the squirrel, the pet squirrel, because look at us. We're like neighbors. We're right about the same level. But what I found super interesting, let's go out here. And this is Peanut the squirrel. And I'm going to share the proper tab. There we go. Okay, so we've got about the same level of social dominance. However, take a look at this, guys. This is interesting. Their market cap is 10x our market cap. They're actually the number 172 crypto out there. Another interesting thing that I found was this. Their volume as a percent of their market cap is at 56%. So Peanut the squirrel, who we love you, Peanut, in their community, but nonetheless, there are neighbors in terms of social dominance, and that just demonstrates to us how undervalued we are. Let's go take a look at Unicorn Fart Dust. Why is it not pulling that up for me? There it is. Yeah, so our market cap's about 26 million right now. Okay, what's really interesting, and I'm begging you guys, somebody please give us some insight here. Okay, we're the number 727 crypto. There's our market cap. However, this is I'm fascinated to understand what is going on here. Our volume, right, which was 28.4 million in the last 24. Hold on. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. There it is here. This is our volume in the last 24 hours, 28 million. We've traded 107% of our market cap. My gut tells me that's a good thing, but I don't know for sure. So if you guys, somebody out there knows what's happening with that, send me a DM, leave a big comment, whatever, because it's very, very, very interesting. Okay, Korean cigarette pack. This one is very interesting. Look, I need to look at you guys for a few minutes. How you doing? Huh? How you doing, dusters? Oh, I forgot the disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Don't buy or sell anything based on anything that I say to you here today. We're friends. I'm not a financial planner. I do have a degree in accounting and work for a Big Four accounting firm, but that doesn't matter. I still can't give financial advice. I can't give relationship advice either. Don't get engaged. Adopt a puppy. Do anything based on anything that I say here today. But Susie and I do own a big, big amount of Unicorn Fart Dust meme coin. I think it's time for us to say hello to Susie. Susie, are you there? Over. How you doing, sweetheart? Anything you want to say to the community or to me or anything in general?
Just want to say hello to everybody and thank you so much for being here. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel for UFD. Let's get 1,000 subs by June 15th. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, sweetheart. Now I'm going to have you give everybody a high five. Everybody reach out with me, huh? High five. Reach out to your screen. High five. Huh? And here's Susie. High five. High five. Susie actually has very beautiful hands. It's one of the first things my mom said to me when she met her. She's like, she has beautiful hands. I'm like, I never looked at her hands, but she does. Maybe someday she'll post a hand picture. I don't know. Until then, use your imagination, and there's her hand. High five, high five. Okay. Now, where was I? Oh, I don't need to. It's a big privilege for me to get to say thank you to channel sponsor Ledger. Ledger is the cryptocurrency hardware wallet security leader. You know, they're a big part of my story. You know, I got hacked. You know, I didn't take security seriously enough. Learn from my mistake. Think about security before something happens. Because in crypto, what you think is good enough is usually not good enough. And so many people shared with me, smart people, high-level people, normal people, every people, so many people shared with me that they've been hacked, they've been drained. It can happen. So please protect yourself, okay? Ledger is number one. They're the leader. They're awesome. Right there, you can see that's the Ledger Flex Solana edition. It's now available to holders of the UFD token. So thank you, Ledger. It's a big deal that we've got these big name, high profile sponsors behind Ron's Basement, behind us. It makes this possible. It's really incredible. So thank you to both Ledger and Moonpay. All right, where was I? Oh, this is funny. Are you diamond hooved? Are you in the jug? Right? Are you part of the clan? Are you part of the club? Are you part of the Diamond Hoof Club? Because you know us dusters, us UFD holders, yeah, we're about good attracts good. Yeah, we tokenize that, but we hang out in the corral, right? That's where we are. You're in the corral right now. Now, if you're a buttercup, you don't know what a buttercup is. So I'll tell you, a buttercup is somebody who's never yet bought their first UFD bean. Go on the X thing and say $UFD and say, I'm a buttercup. What should I do? And you're going to be overwhelmed by what we call the UFD welcome wagon. But some of us in the corral, we aren't just dusters. And then for you buttercups, a duster is somebody who owns UFD beans, is part of this family. Some of us dusters are committed. We're hodlers. And that means we're diamond hooved. But it's very important that we take care of our diamond hooves. And Korean cigarette pack, you knocked it out of the park with this one. Though we're going to have some fun here, dusters. Because, check this out. Just when you thought you saw everything, just when you thought there wasn't such a thing as miracles, there's actually, when we go to Kirkhart Royal Horseshoe Factory, there's a product called Diamond Hoof and Horse Care. Apparently, it's a product that you use for your horse's hoofs, but it's called Diamond Hoof. Good nutrition and enriched with necessary minerals and vitamins and extra protection for the hoof with oils or greases help maintain good hoof quality. Diamond has an extensive range of hoof care products, from nutritional supplements to core products and tools. So maybe they'll sponsor us. You know? So thank you. That came from Korean Cigarette Pack. Next, we got something fun from our friend, Mr. John Piss. And let's all have a sip of coffee together. How you doing today, dusters? We're doing good. Thank you very much. Okay. So John Piss proposed yesterday that we in the UFD community, and I believe me specifically, help mediate this issue between, well, here, I'll just read this. Breaking. Basement Ron has been called in to mediate the fight between Elon Musk and @real Donald Trump. All parties involved are reportedly very bullish on UFD. So, yeah, guys, my plan is if they're open to this, that I'll drive the Duster Mobile, pick them both up, and I guarantee you, within 10 minutes of them being in the Duster and them pressing the fart button and pressing the fog button in the Honda Fit promotional Duster vehicle, all their problems will be gone. Excuse me. They'll be dreaming of unicorns, lollipops, and rainbows. Because let me show you this. It's been a couple weeks since we checked this out. This is critical to our community and what is happening right now. We're going to start you from the beginning. And Valhalla, the Viking heaven. Here we go. Who do you think I should let ride in the front seat, Trump or Elon? This is unbelievable. This is coming. Check it out. No, it's a symbol, and we tokenize it. This video makes me cry. Look at this little girl. Look at her. Okay, I'm not gonna cry and pull myself together. Look at that. Unbelievable. This is a great video. Infinite wonder. Okay, so I don't know if you could hear the audio on that. Maybe Susie will let me know. Here's the bottom line. Good attracts good. We tokenize it. Underneath that, that's our I love that. I accidentally made that. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. I thought that in my tweet last night, hashtag good attracts good. And then underneath that, I wrote, we tokenize it. And we do. And then underneath that, we have things like honesty. That's number one in our community. Integrity, right? Doing the right thing when we don't have to. Prosperity. Fairness. Fairness, just a fair shot. We talked about that earlier. The crypto's always been the underdog. And it gives this opportunity, this like fair and level playing field for people like us to succeed. We don't get these opportunities very often. And I know that you're grasping it. I know that you're holding on to it. It is a big deal. Good attracts good. We tokenize it. I mean, we gotta, guys, and this is evolving over time, right? When I was talking with Kyle Chassie the other day, he was like, communities come up with sets of rules. We'll work on that, right? It's in like what's acceptable to do, what's not acceptable to do. Our mission, I know in my mind, is so clear. And to me, it revolves around, yeah, good attracts good. We tokenize it, but really fairness and integrity, right? The opportunity to be able to trust people, the community, the bonds that are built because of that, right? That's like the core. And then because of that, all these bonds are being built by people like you. Stop for 1 second, right? You are part of the UFD community. You can make a difference. You are making a difference right now by watching this video, by being on this live stream, by taking a little bit of action. And guys, day by day by day, we build and build and build. Okay. That doesn't mean that the price of the coin's just going to go up, 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 up day by day. But if we build and build and build, right? And we're in this situation where there's only 999 million beings, community build, 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 right? Eventually, right? The price, the value that you create by doing that, all the crazy, the car, the what happened in Las Vegas with guys, the list is too much. Georgie, the Crunch Fitness thing, all that stuff, it all adds up and builds value. And the buildup in value results in a buildup in coin holders that are diamond hooved. And now we know we got our own set of diamond hoof care products that we can rely on. And it will be reflected, should be, definitely be reflected in the price of the coin. I can't make predictions. I can't tell you what the value of a UFD coin is going to be worth a year from now. But I do know that if we continue day by day by day to build and build and build, the future looks very, very bright. Okay. Keep up the great work. Let's do Duster of the Day. We got a special Duster of the Day today. Duster of the Day. Look, you're all Dusters of the Day. No doubt about it. Everybody on here. Do you feel your horn? How did you get in my basement? Huh? Yeah, you know how you got in here, through the magic of the internet, right? And the fact that you want to belong to a great group of people. That great group of people includes Mr. Scott Vernon, because Scott Vernon is the duster of the day. Congratulations, Mr. Scott. And I love that art. I don't know who makes that. Maybe it's Scott. I'm sorry. I can't keep up with everything you guys are doing. It is so incredible. But I love this art. I used one of these style pictures last night in a tweet that I put out. Scott is a Dr. Slobbertooth. Dr. Slobber, one of my favorite usernames out there, nominated Scott and said wonderful things about Scott. Things about him on a personal level that make me know he's one of our good ones. He's one of our quality members, okay? He's on Spaces all the time. He's posting all the time about UFD. There he is right there. Here he is an hour ago. Good morrow, ladies and gents. Hope everyone has an amazing Friday. UFD, XGen, Pengu, Apu, and Get. Our friend Frankie. Huh? You guys know Frankie? Frankie LaPena, he's going to be on next week. He's like a YouTube celebrity. He's got almost 10 million subscribers. Great guy. I'm really looking forward to that. And his token is Giat. The market is crazy right now. Let's take a minute to close our charts and just relax, okay? And he says, good morrow. So let me read this to you that our friend Scott sent to us. And Scott said this. Hello, Ronald. What are you doing in my living room? Yeah, where are you? Let me ask you, viewer. No, I'm talking to you, right? The person watching, joining us right now. Where are you right now, huh? Wherever you are, I'm glad I'm with the basement. Wherever you are is connected. It's an honor to be Duster of the Day. Thanks to Dr. Slobbertooth for the nomination. I found UFD from my friend Osiris Crypto ETH. Being new to the crypto space, I've been lucky to come across a community that's doing their best to help educate the normies. Since then, the members of UFD have become almost like family. We laugh, cry, and grow together. That's why I know UFD will come out on top. The charts mean nothing. UFD to Valhalla, which is the Viking heaven. I appreciate everything you're doing for the Unicorn Fart Dust, and thanks to, what does that say? Suzzy, for always locking around in the basement. I'm probably going to get locked in there again. Oh, that says Susie. Otherwise, we might not be here. Now, here's a quick message from my daughter, Violet. Okay, you said her name. I was going to ask you. Okay, so guys, thank you, Scott. Congratulations. Let's go here. Here we go. I think it's right here. Hold on, guys. Oh, hold on. I will share this in 1 second. I'm pulling up. Okay, pause. All right. Share this tab instead. There we go. Okay, so you should see Scott's daughter, Violet. She's a cutie. Now, at the very beginning, we're going to watch this twice. She is a very excited little girl. She says Unicorn Fart Dust. So listen up. I'm going to shut up. Here you go. We'll watch it again. Hello, Violet. Somebody needs. Oh, shoot. We can't hear it. I think that's because we're having some kind of. I already did. It's not it. I think this happens on StreamYard. Gosh darn it. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Everybody hold on. I want you to hear our little friend Violet. So I'm going to disconnect this 1 second. If I lose you, here you can watch me struggle. You can watch me have technical problems live. We'll be right back with more Unicorn Fart Dust Duster Club. All right. Now, let me remove that. Oh, hold on. Stop screen share. Okay. We're going to try this again, see if it works. Share screen. Okay. And okay, I'm going to share this. That's not the right screen. Oh, hold on. Stop sharing. Okay. Now we're going to go over here. Okay, hold on. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear this. Oh, wait. Am I not? I'm probably not sharing it yet. Hold on. Bear with me, Dusters. This is important because he said he wanted to show this to his little girl. So here we go. Okay, hold on one second. Hey, Susie, let me know if it works this time, please.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Okay. She says,
You can't fuck us.
Let's go, UFD.
Let's go, UFD. You can't fuck us.
Let's go, UFD.
Let's go, UFD.
could you hear it?
Delay, so just a sec. I hear it.
Okay, cool. All right, one more time, Violet. Thanks for hanging in there, Dusters. Hey, this is our new little baby unicorn, right? Our cute little toddler unicorn.
You can't fuck us.
Let's go, UFD.
Let's go, UFD.
Man, I bet she can convert some buttercups. What do you guys think, huh? And sorry, Scott. Oh, where'd Susie go? There she is. I wouldn't be here without Susie, guys. She's wonderful. The best wife. This morning, I walked in and I told her, I said, I really appreciate you, Susie, but this is about Scott. This is really about Violet. So we're going to make it. This is a first, Dusters. We have 2 Dusters of the day today. First, please help me pick up this horn and we're going to put it on Scott. Boom. Now we've got the little bitty horn, the toddler horn. Let's pick that up and let's put it on our new friend Violet. What do you say, huh? Here we go. Violet, thank you for your video you made. We appreciate you, and your daddy is a great guy, and we love what you're saying about UFD. Welcome to the UFD family, Violet. You are, Violet, the real Duster of the day. Don't let your daddy fool you, but your daddy's also Duster of the day. And here's the little horn for you, Violet. All right. Congratulations. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work. This is real. This is happening. Okay. We are 6 months old. We are like what? One in, I don't know what we did the math the other day. We're like 1 in 15,000. Okay. Cryptocurrencies that have made it this far. We can't make any more beans. Period. Man, I'm feeling really good about our new friend Violet. Unicorn Fart Dust. Let's go UFD, right? This is real. We're a family. We're a group, okay? Nobody's perfect. Our community is evolving. It will always be evolving. When I talked with Kyle Chassie, he was like, yeah, it's like any family, okay? We're going to have squabbles. That's good, right? Because the only reason we have squabbles is because people care. And on top of that, at the end of the day, right, the good people stick around, right? And people know that what overrides everything when it comes to UFD is that we are on a mission for good. We are on a mission for fairness, right? I can't guarantee what's going to happen, guys. I can't. But I can guarantee you this, and that is that if you keep up with what you're doing, if you keep the work up, the grit, the discipline that you've been applying to UFD, and more importantly, we keep our focus on integrity, right? The fact that we are tokenizing good attracts good. We truly do have unlimited potential. Who knows what utility, everything else can be built on this. It's really awesome. Be good to yourself, okay? That's your foundation. From there, we're going to be good to a lot of other people today. I'll see you soon. Thank you.